Hello and welcome to this tutorial that will cover the draw toolbar commands in AutoCAD. We are going to focus majorly on those toolbar commands that are essential for building students. To start with, I will start from here. This is our draw toolbar. While on the right hand side, we have what we call the modify toolbar, which we shall look at later on. So we come here, the first icon here is for the line. So if you want to draw a line, click on the line icon, come to your workspace, click anywhere to define the first point. I may remove first of all this author mode here, then I take to the direction I want. I'll type the distance, the length of the line. For example, I'm taking the one which is 8,000 millimeters. So I'll type 8,000 on my keyboard. And then I press tab, and then the next is the angle that we want. For example, we need an angle of 26 degrees, so I'll type 26 on my keyboard, and then I enter on my keyboard, and there we have that line. The next line here is the one which is called the construction line, which runs infinite. It means it does not end. So I'll click on it. For this, I may want to start to draw the corner of a house, so I'll click on author mode. So I'll click on this so that it gives me perfectly horizontal and one perfectly vertical. So from this, I can now continue drawing my plan if I want to draw it using the construction line. And then we are done. So I will escape also. The next one is the polyline. I will click on the polyline icon. I come to this space, click anywhere to start. It starts with the line automatically. So I'll put the line, say 4,000. And then I enter. I want to change it to draw an arc of, say, diameter 5,000. So I'll type A on the keyboard. I enter. Then I move it to the direction where I want my arc to come. And I put the size of that, the diameter of 5,000. And then I enter. So I will change it to a line by typing L on my keyboard again. Then I enter and take it to the direction where my line is. And that line, I want it to be also 4,000 millimeters. Then I'll enter. Now, to go to the last point, I'll now just move my cursor there and click. And we have that. Next, we shall go to a polygon. You'll click on that polygon icon, come to your workspace, put the number of size. For example, I need one which is 8 size, so I'll type 8 on my keyboard, enter. I click the starting point. My starting point is here, and it's asking me, is it inscribed in a circle, circumscribed, depending on what we want. So let me take the one which is inscribed. So I will take it there, and I'll type the length of the sides that I want. So in this, I will type, say, 300, and I enter. And you can see it's a very small one. We can repeat that because it's small. Click on that. So I need 6 sides this time. Enter. I'll start from here. Inscribed circle, I take it up, then I put 5,000 for the length of the sides, enter. And there we have our hexagon with each having a length of 5,000. Next, we shall move to the rectangle. We click on the rectangle icon there. We click on our workspace, drag the mouse a bit to show where the rectangle will move. And then here we are going to type the length. Say I'm going to draw a rectangle of 1,000, so I'll type 1,000 on my keyboard. Then I press tab by a distance of, say, 550. So I'll type 550 and I enter. And there I have the rectangle here. So that is our rectangle. The next is the arc. Preferable for the arc, I will use the draw tool, because when I click here, doesn't give me option. But when I go to the draw tool, when you come to arc here, you'll find that there are several methods you can use for drawing your arc. For now, we shall use this one where we have the start, the center, and end, which will be used for this lesson. Others, we shall practice them and learn them later. So I'll click on this. I start from here. This is my start. The center will come somewhere there. And I'm going to put my center, say 1200. And I enter. And then I will want it to end on that point. I will click. So that is our arc. Another thing that I want us to learn for now briefly is the hatch. We click on hatch. Hatch is a field that you provide to a particular region to show a material there. So for this case, I'm going to choose one which is, say, a honeycomb, and then I will add a pick point, and I select that I want to fill this polygon. I will click in it there and right click, enter, and then I will say OK. So it says the specialized hatch pattern and scale will create a dense hatch. What would you want to do? So I'm going to just say continue, create a solid hatch, create a dense hatch pattern, then automatically adjust. So I will select this one and it's there. Now, as you can see, it's too close because of the scale. So what you do, you will click inside this hatch, then you right click, you go to hatch edit, select that by clicking on it, and then we are going to adjust the scale, say to 100, going to 1000, that I need 100 only. Then we say OK. And you see still it is so dense, so we need to beat one. So again we shall click, right click, hatch edit, and then I will change the scale to 1000 this time because 100 didn't work for us. Then I say OK. And you see your honeycomb now appears there. So with the hatch, you keep adjusting the scale until what you want appears. Maybe this is still closely packed, you can still continue to adjust. You'll practice that. These others, we have a special video which talks about creating or making a block and then inserting a block, and others you learn by practice. That's it. These common drawing commands in AutoCAD form the foundation for creating technical building drawings. Practice using these tools to master 2D design. Thank you very much.